But after that, damn it, I don't have it with me. We started using this little lanyard, which it attaches to both of the hearing aids. About here, attaches to both of them. So you've got the hearing aids like this, and the little lanyard attaches to both of them around the side with the little like rubber ring. And then there's two like elastic cords that come from these, and then they're on the clip, and you clip onto like his shirt or whatever, so that, you know, if you pull them out, they're still going to hang on him. I don't have that with me right now. I was supposed to get it, but I forgot to get it. So far I think we've lost maybe about 2 or 3 hearing aids, and you know, they just get replaced. Like, you go in, yeah, we lost one, alright, no worries, we'll order in another one. They're worth over $1,000 each, and here in Australia it's all covered, so we don't pay anything for them. Last month when Kaiden had some professional photos taken, we took the lanyard off just because it looks kind of ugly having like cords hanging from him, so we took it off for the photos, and we never ended up putting it back on, and he's absolutely perfect with them now, so we've never bothered putting it back on. And now with age and his routine and everything, he's understanding how to deal with them more, like if he'll fall over. And because I don't obviously have him here with me, but how they go is the mould here sits in the ear obviously, and then the actual hearing aid goes behind the ear, so it's sort of like that. So if he falls, this part can fall off and it'll like flop around. And so if that happens, he'll get back up and he'll try and put it back on, and then he'll come up to us to fix it and put it back behind his ear. And he's learnt that at bedtime he takes them out, and for a bath he takes them out. So he's like, he knows that they're a part of him, because obviously he doesn't know any different, and until he goes to daycare he won't realise that he's different. So he's to him they're a part of him. So yeah, he's learning more and more how to look after them and what they do, and yeah. So I'll just show them a little bit, the parts of them and that sort of stuff. So this one is his left one. As you can see, there's a black on the bottom. That's where I don't know how well you can see that on this camera, but it closes and it's on. And then when you open it, if you open it just a little way, it's off. And if you open it the whole way, obviously there's the battery in there. So that just goes in there. And the one with the black on the bottom is because that goes to his FM, and I'll explain that in a second. But yeah, that's his left. And this one is his right, which is the more powerful one. And if you can tell, the right one is bigger, this one, because it's more powerful, and it's also more expensive because of that. So the parts of the hearing aid, obviously you got the hearing aid here. Down here is the battery compartment. This one here, these two buttons aren't set at all for Kaiden because he's not old enough to you know how to use it and whatever. So these are pre-programmed to his specific needs. So we, like, even if we press the button and move him, it doesn't do anything. And until he's of the age to be able to do it himself, none of it will be activated. So this one here, this little one here, goes up and down. You won't be able to see that because it only moves a really tiny bit, but that is for volume. Like I said, it's not activated right now though. And this top one is to change between different settings. So they can set these to, if they're in a noisy area, they can set it, like push a button and it can block out some noise, like that sort of thing. They can set it to all different things. So here you've got the mould, and when we get new ones they just come like this. So that's the part that goes on the inside. That's the outside. And the tube, which attaches to the actual hearing aid. Just like that. So each time he gets a new mould, it just comes like that. We cut the tube to size, like you know, we'll put the hearing aid behind his ear and then have the mould in his ear, and we can just see, like if you can see, it shows that bit there. That's how far the tube on this goes. So we just cut it to size and put it on. What was I going to say? With cleaning them, they give you this little like screwdriver, which also can lock the battery. There's a little screw in there. I don't know if you can see it. There's a little red circle. It's a screw, and this can lock the. But we don't bother yet because like it's too hard to lock it when he's wearing it and then unlock it and turn it off, because when it's open just that little way, that's turned off, and to be able to open it at all, it needs to be unlocked. So it's just too hard to keep locking it and unlocking it. But when he's, you know, like 4 or 5 and he's sort of, or even 3 or God knows when he starts investigating and taking the battery out and all that sort of stuff, that's when we're going to need to lock it, because if he swallows the battery, obviously that's not good. What else? Yeah, cleaning. So like if it gets wax in the little hole, we just use the screwdriver. Or it comes with this little puffer thing, which I couldn't find. I think Kaiden's got hold of it and hid it somewhere. But because this builds up with moisture, and that affects the sound going in via the way the microphone's up the top there. That long bit there. That's where the sound goes in. So yeah, if moisture builds up in the tube, we just put the little puffer in the top and just puff it out. Or you can put it in this little canister thing that's got like a packet of those, sort of like the little packets of beads that you get in like shoes and stuff that keeps the moisture out. That's another way of cleaning it. Yep, so that's all that part. Last year we got an FM system for him, which basically connects to his left ear, because his left ear is the better ear. And what it is it comes in this cute little doll thing. It's just this little thing. Shaking. And this part, this is like the FM attachment, I suppose, because this is the actual FM. And this attaches to a little boot. So this goes on that way. Nope, the other way. Just clicks on like that. And then this part slides onto his left hearing aid, which does make it a little bit bigger. See, that's on the off position now, and that's on. And if you listen, that sound, that's what happens when the seal of the mould in his ear isn't sealed properly. If any, it's called feedback. If any air gets in behind there, it will whistle like that. That one's not very loud, but this one, because this is the more powerful one, is very loud. So this one, if he lays on it wrong, or even when he laughs sometimes, obviously when you know, laugh, your ears move up. So you can ring, if it gets knocked, it'll ring.